That exact sound is why I upgraded my audio setup. Most of the time, if you're listening to my voice, it is either going to be through the microphone on my Pixel 8, which is what I use for shorts, or an Elgato Wave 3 when I do voice-over work. And both of those are really great setups, but for picking up hardware, kind of fixing noises, and all of the sounds from inside a machine, it's actually really not great coming through the Pixel 8. It just kind of sounds hollow, and when I boost the audio, it gets echoey, and it's just not great. But that sound is from the Neewer KM19 Wireless systems. Neewer partnered with me to provide the KM19s to go over this audio setup, so huge shout out to them for letting me take a look at this, and I am super excited to get to use this on all of my upcoming projects, both to get some more accurate B-roll audio capture when I am recording, but also to let you all hear more of the noises of what's going on inside these machines. So let's see what you can really get for $49 at its original release price. The Neewer KM19s come in this sleek little charging case that give you 2 transmitters and 1 receiver, and each transmitter has these tiny little clips. And something I absolutely love about these is they are so light. Each transmitter is only 6 grams, and the receiver is only 3 grams. So clipping them onto your shirt, or for me, onto the frame of my glasses, was virtually unnoticeable. And the setup is super simple. You just plug the receiver in, pull the transmitters out of the case, and it just connects. And that's all you have to do to get started with these. And you do not even need to worry about the distance you are from your project, because in optimal conditions, these will reach out to 60 meters, which is almost 200 feet away. And this receiver even allows for pass-through charging, so you don't even have to choose between your recording mics or your charging.
Okay, this is a KM19 unit clipped on the shirt collar, and then we're going to use another one talking about the different audio pickups that we can use this on and how it is going to be in the midst of all the different things and how it's going to clip onto computers and such. Okay, and this is that same thing, and we are going to clip and make those same noises, but only using the microphone that is on the shirt collar to see if the pickups are any different. And now we are going to use the phone collar microphone just to see what the actual mics on the Pixel 8 are able to pick up. Okay, we are connected with the microphone on the bridge of my glasses. We're going to open, close. Okay, now we're going to take our secondary. I'm going to clip that on right there. And I'm going to take this microphone, we're actually going to clip it right in here. And we're just going to seat this SSD back in.
And to go with these amazing microphones, they even have a dedicated application which allows you to do recording from inside that app, but also change the settings of these microphones. Because they do have active noise cancellation built into these mics that gives you more control over how you want your audio to come through. And each transmitter even has an indicator on it for this tiny little green LED, which tells you what level of ANC you are using. For myself, because I want to capture all of the noise that is being generated, I am keeping noise cancellation completely turned off. And something that is super cool is by clicking this tiny little button on the receiver node, you can actually set each of these mics to either record as a single mono channel or record as a stereo channel so that you can separate left and right audio. And I think that is so awesome because so many microphones, especially in this price point, don't give you the option to choose. You get one option and that is just what you have to deal with, but not with the KM19s. As far as the control interfaces, both the receiver and the transmitters each have a single button on them, which allows you to, say for the receiver, switch between the mono and stereo. And on each of the transmitters, you have the options to change the ANC level or to mute it. As far as the charging case, it is magnetically seated, so everything does just slip right into the position that it is supposed to be in. On the display, you can get an individual battery indicator for the charging unit itself, but also that each of our left and right transmitters are receiving power. And this case provides 24 hours of battery life to these transmitters, though each transmitter you get about 6 hours when they're outside of the case, which for me is more than I'm ever realistically going to need because I don't do videos that are that long. Each of these microphones does have a pop filter on them, which is simple enough to remove and to replace. And they again do have these tiny little clips to attach to clothing, or for me, my glasses frames. And because they're magnetically seated into the charging case, I actually can just magnetically kind of attach them to my computer components to get that extra ASMR sounds. I would have liked to see a reversible or adjustable clip on here, but I still think this is pretty good for the price.
And so overall, I think for me, this is a very good experience with these microphones. They're light, they have a long battery life, their audio profile is pretty good. This isn't going to take the place of dedicated audio setups, but it is definitely going to enhance the experience for those that are just recording from their phone. It has some things that I really like, but it also is missing a few features that I would like to see, such as adjustable gain control, variable brightness on the LED indicators, or the ability to change the noise cancellation level per transmitter for one where you may be having a subject that is going to be in a more windy area needing more noise cancellation and one that'll be in a more sheltered area. So this is not the end-all be-all of microphone transmitters that you can buy, but they are really good for being under $50. So is this the right choice for you? I don't know. You have to make that call by judging what you need for your exact setup. For some, this could absolutely be what they need. And for others, they might need something completely different. Thank you again to Neewer for sending these out for me to take a look at, and if you would like to get your own KM19s, you can use my affiliate links down below. I'm really just excited to see how I can use these in my projects, so be sure to be looking out for them over the next couple of videos to see them in action.